you gave more time beholding. As we behold, we become. The war against capacity. You must bind yourself with routines. Study. Study to show yourself approved. A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Make full proof of your ministry. Be passionate about knowledge. Stretch your faculties. Devote some days from morning to evening. Read until your body starts failing you. Sometimes when you stretch your mind like that and you drop the book, when you enter your normal routine back, you will start feeling strange, as though you don't belong in this realm. Stretch your mind. Stretch your mind. There is a level of transformation destiny requires of you. You didn't arrive like that. This war against capacity is where many valiants are cut off. This is where many destinies are buried. Men eventually manifest, but they emerge only as a shadow of what God truly intended them to be. You just hear, there's one brother, he has been praying, God is helping him. Come go and check after 3 years. His voice has fizzled away. There is a war. This one is not against darkness. If they try to put corruption in your life and they don't prosper, they will build distractions into your way and make sure you don't have the capacity to honor time. There are two variables that will guarantee your safe arrival in destiny. It's time and chance. And it is the use of time that multiplies your chance. Your chance is your opportunity. It is how what you use time that opportunities come to you. It is time that actually influences opportunity. If you use time well, opportunities will multiply for you. I give you 1 minute again, like I said. You are here and you know that there is a contention. What I'm fighting is the war against capacity. Something is trying to make sure I don't emerge in my true capacity. It's your time to pray. Lord, every program of distraction around my life, everything undermining my quest for spiritual progress, everything making sure I don't hit consistency, everything breaking my consecrations, as I pray, ignite me with fire. Set this altar on fire. I know you think you have classmates now. In a few years, you will realize no classmates. Life will categorize us into cadres. Nobody was your mate in any season. Our decisions will separate us. Our decisions will separate us. Our routines will categorize us. All I hear is come up with come up with come up with Listen, the war against capacity also manifests as procrastination. What you should do now, always putting for later what should be done now. You will put for later until the need for what to be done comes. Then you will realize that you are always emerging in platforms unprepared. You just know that if I put in a little more work, I would have been able to execute this thing better. That program was designed to make sure you will never burn bright. Always underperforming. Procrastination is a spirit. It can stand in a family from generation to generation. You will look at your father, you will look at your mother. Everybody is bound by the same pattern. Procrastination. Send me your CV. They will delay. There is food in your front. Eat it, you can't. A spirit will always make sure you are late for every appointment. Late. Procrastination. I will read until one night to exam. Procrastination. The spirit knows that it is eating your time. You are the one that don't know. He knows that what he has eaten out of your life is actually your destiny. He has taken years that you will never touch. My brother, if you use your time well, not even evil spirits can manipulate your life. If you arrest your use of time, what they are masters of is to manipulate your emotions per time. You will just wake up feeling lazy, a need to just sleep extra. That is actually that's the devourer there. But when he wants to come, he will first make sure you yield. You are not as helpless as you think. No spirit can bind you without your cooperation. There's a role you played for that script to play out. There's a role you play, you entertain it. If you bind yourself with routines, I've seen where God wants to take me. In the strength of that particular destination I see, there's a routine that can guide me there. So you bind yourself to it. Somebody stays and play PS from morning, play and watch seasonal movies from 12 again, and push it. Then in the night, to remove guilt from his heart, he just does for 5 minutes, then he falls asleep. Hey, your life is a simulation. You are actually living inside a box. Spirits are just playing demonic drumbeat to keep you preoccupied. When your years are spent in distraction, you will have a glimpse of how you have lived. It will be pain and regret on your dying bed. You will realize that there were many things you were allotted to do, but you were trapped. You were trapped in a pseudo existence. The war against capacity is a strong resistance. Look, the devil knows that for manifestation, it's not just light we talk about. Brightness is also a criterion in manifestation. Do you know why you don't see the stars in the afternoon? Stars don't move. They are stationary in their constellations. You can't see them in the afternoon because a brighter star is in the day of his glory. Until the sun recedes, you will never see them. Can you imagine that you are around and your generation cannot see your manifestation? Because you have chosen to embrace mediocrity. Because you never gave the due diligence to burn brightly. Gentiles will come to your light. But kings, it is to the brightness of your rising. If you are going to be bright, brightness is introduced to differentiate one light from another. So when all of us emerge as light, now brightness becomes the criteria that separates us again into cadres. I give you 1 minute wherever you are. React to the burden that is in your spirit now. Only you know what you seek intervention for. I refuse to be hidden by darkness. Whatsoever thy hands findeth to do, do it with all your might. This is how to win that war. Seest thou a man diligent in his business, diligent in his assignment, diligent in his calling? He shall stand before great men. He shall stand before kings. Listen, time is not on our side. Hold the hands of somebody. Travail in the spirit. Every resistance against my brother, against my sister, to hinder their manifestation, as we begin to pray, we scatter, we pull down, we burn off resistance. Emerge. Awake, 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 awake. Deborah's awake. Deborah's awake.